I'm Joe Pott. This is another Cougar All Access, and today we're talking volleyball. Head coach Leah Johnson coached her first game on the sidelines for SIUE as the Cougars opened up the tournament this past weekend in the SIUE Invitational. A 2-2 finish in the tournament, but the bigger picture, it was the beginning of a new era here at SIUE.
Yeah, the first meeting, it was my goal to keep it brief. I felt like as a new coach and a new team, an opening day, it was more important just to be consistent with what we focused on all preseason, and for me as well. We needed to be fundamental in everything we did, and that involved any communication. So we just kept it brief and simple, focused on 2 or 3 keys for our match, and I thought we executed those too. But in that regard, I needed to be simple as well, because of course I had some nerves. Yes, it did to a degree. You know, you always want to be making adjustments, so you always want to be right on that edge of change throughout the entire match. But in terms of just kind of being in your element, it felt like a player. You're nervous and you work hard, but once it comes time for that first whistle, you just have to let it go. And you just have to be and enjoy and trust your training and trust your experience. So I had a lot of fun with that. Yeah, of course. And it is a lot of work, but fortunately here we have a great support staff, from facilities to marketing, administration. Everyone did such an incredible job. And so it allowed me just to focus on the match and to be home, keep our athletes in class the first week, not missing anything until Friday. That was great. So their heads were in it, and we had that one more day of training and prep, and I thought that showed in our first match against Kent State. I'm very pleased, and I hope they are too. I think we have a lot to be proud of. I think we really were able to identify 2 or 3 key points that we can improve upon to go to that next level, so that it's not a 3-point loss but a 3-point victory. And I feel like the whole weekend we were in a position to win every single set, and that is incredible for our opening weekend. And we challenged our team yesterday, it's not what you do once, it's what you can repeat. And so for us, it's making those 2 changes, 3 changes, and then repeating that consistent effort and that consistent drive to win.
The Cougars are playing their non-conference schedule now. They'll open up their very first Ohio Valley Conference schedule in September. Thanks to head coach Leah Johnson for joining us on this edition of Cougar All Access.